What if you have a machine where if you put every single time $3,000, it gives you $60,000 profit in 30 days? That's exactly what we built in our agency. As you guys can see here, here's a rev, right? 60K. That was between May and June 2026. Here's our, data. As you can see here, we spent over 3K on the ads. That's Canadian, by the way, so it's even less in US. Cost per result, every single appointment was $40, right? And again, that was between May 24 to June 24, 2026. And guys, on this video, I'll show you these three main points, which is the ICP, avatar buyer, meta ads, creatives, funnel, appointment setting, offer MAA, 3 days ads rule, KPIs, and improvement. Okay, so let's get in. But before I even start, guys, don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram so I can give you guys more value. Text me if you guys want, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first part, guys, is the market. Okay, many people will make the mistake to try to have their agency or even AI business, right, without choosing the right ICP and avatar buyer. Let me give you an example. The ICP can be the country, okay? Let's say, for example, you guys could target, I don't know, Canada, right? Or the US, okay? Every country needs to be your ICP, ideal client profile. Now, the ICP is not just the country, okay? You guys need to understand also that on every single country, not everyone might need your services, okay? You can't sell, I don't know, a ski thing in Nevada or Texas, right? It doesn't make sense. So you guys need to find a specific area, okay? These more things, guys, will make the difference between someone trying to run ads and having clients to be successful. Okay, here's my thing that I always say, guys. Apple never started selling burgers, iPhones, AirPods, and even other products. No, you just focus in one market, right? Apple started right away, guys, for example, with the US market. They never opened the store in China, Dubai, Monaco. No, it's country, area, could be a city, could be a state, okay? And these small things will make you more niched, okay? And once you know someone, okay, in your area who's doing something well, guess what? Companies will buy. Now, when I see a niche, it could be landscapers, it could be, I don't know, roofers, med spa, any niche, okay, is good. But when I say, guys, the AMA offer, it needs to be related with who's ready. Okay, let me give an example, guys. Let's say you want to target plumbers. Okay, let's be real. 95% of plumbers, they work alone. Okay, so you guys need to understand what's the gap between, I don't know, a company doing 10K to 20K. Is it the volume? Is it the fulfillment? Is it the cash flow? Okay. For example, plumbers, everything's manual. Okay. Hiring for them is so hard. This means scaling is hard. Because even if tomorrow you're able to deliver more clients, guess what? These guys are not ready. Okay. And this could be also an excuse to don't pay you guys for your service or your system. Okay. You guys need to master this 100%. Otherwise, you'll lose time and also money with the next points. Okay. Now, when I see if they're ready, it's also related with who can afford not only the service, the ad spend, but also who's ready to make more money. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say a small client who is doing, I don't know, 5 homes a week as a plumber. Okay, or I don't know, a broker or a roofer. Okay, if tomorrow they have a client paying 10 grand and this evening someone's calling, hey, I need you right away, I need you ASAP. Okay, can they handle it? Okay, what's the cash flow of these companies? Okay, let me give you an example. Financial advisors, brokers. Okay, most of these people, the cash flow comes after 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Okay, this small thing, guys, will make the difference between you having money this month and doing zero the next month. Okay, all niches are good. The bigger the problem, the bigger the cost. Okay, to not fixing this for these companies. That's where you come in. Are they ready? No, disqualified. We don't care. What I'm saying, this guys, is for us to make this revenue. Okay, it was not just by running some ads and saying, hey, buy AI. No, your goal here, even us as marketers, is every data and every single word and every single offer, everything is made for us to be seen as the missing puzzle for their business. Okay. When I see the MA offer, okay, I'm saying you guys mix AI, marketing, and automations. That's it. By having this package for the niche, for the area, and the country, you guys will be so much valuable. Okay. Are they qualified and ready? Yes. Now, here's the other part, the acquisition method. Okay. Us as agency owners, we don't want to spend, I don't know, 10 hours, 20 hours doing outreach, door to door, cold calling. No, don't waste time. As I said, always, guys, momentum is key. Speed will always beat someone in the shadows learning how to sell, learning how to have the best script. Okay, you guys need to have these key points. Okay, these points are the biggest value, the biggest asset and base in your agency. Okay, if this is not good and worked enough, running ads are useless. I'm telling you guys, because you are not the expert for 10 niches. Tomorrow, you guys give me, I don't know, a med spa. I can't help them. That's not my niche. Okay, if it's construction, yes, because that's my expertise. I have results. I have ways to scale these companies that maybe most people can't. Okay. Now, guys, please, for acquiring clients, run ads. That's it. Just run ads. Don't focus on cold approach. When I say ads, guys, it needs to be meta ads. Very, very, very important. The reason why is you want people to come to you, not chase them. Okay. Meta ads, it's the best way to have clients and inbound leads. Okay. Now, you guys will need to work very well on creatives. Let me give you an example. Okay. Let's say I go into the US market. Okay. And I'm trying to find med spa ads or someone selling a product or service, whatever thing you guys are comfortable with as a niche. Okay. Everything needs to be called out in the right way. Could be the video, could be the image, could be the offer, could be, for example, the before and after stage. Okay, smooth, refresh, rejuvenate your look. How much? Okay, this is more calling out right away your ICP. Okay, there's levels of awareness. Okay, that's exactly how you guys need to market for your ICP. Don't say, guys, never, never, never on ads. Are you a med spa? We have one AI to, I don't know, help you with appointment setting. Guys, you are not speaking their language. Imagine if tomorrow you're like, hey, like this one, okay? Med spas, stop letting lead ghost. The fortune is in the follow-up. We place a trained sales agent into your med spa who follows up with every lead until they book, show, and buy. New follow-up, no show reduction, package sales support. Call to action. Guys, this is so chat GPT. And I'm sorry if you're watching this ad. I mean, I'm doing some free audit, but it will be hard to convert qualified clients. One thing, guys, is having a lead, someone interested in yourself and your service. The other thing is someone qualified who can afford, as I said, the avatar buyer, someone who's ready. Okay, you want people who are ready to coming to you. That way, you know the money and the sell will depend on how good you are to give trust to these clients and prospects. Okay, now this way, guys, to run ads, it's not bad, but this could be better. For example, let's say you want to target, I don't know, your avatar buyer is people doing Botox, like this company. Okay, keep in mind the best way to call out is, for example, here it could be med spas. Are you tired of only having 30 patients every month? We created the Botox Spa generator. Okay, the unique mechanism, you're calling out the problems, your ICP, the services you can help them with. Okay, there's so many products and services they can sell. Okay, that's when I say, guys, your ICP and avatar buyer needs to be well done. Okay, because you don't want to be too broad. The more broad you are, the less money you make. Okay, trust me. Believe me, I made this mistake. So please focus on the right audience and ICP. That way, guys, this process will be easy. Okay, then if you guys are good by putting the copywriting here, the right way to call out people, that's when not only Meta will give you the best people, but also you guys will never bleed in money. In my case, I spent $3,000 for 1 month. Okay, that's what I'm saying, guys. Please find a job if you can't afford ads, because the biggest mistake people do is they spend ads, they think it's a cost, and they stopped. Guess what? Next month you come back as your 9 to 5, maybe at school, and you think having a business it's impossible. Guys, data will tell you what to do tomorrow to have success. And I know it sounds weird, but the more money you lose, the more assets and data you have to have success for the next time you have a lead or an opportunity. Very important, guys. If you can't afford 2 or 3 months of ads, please don't do it. Okay. Now, when I'm saying running ads, I'm not saying spend 10 grand in 1 month. No, start low, maybe 1500 for the first month, maybe another 1500 for the second month. Then every day optimize it. Okay. Now, to make sure that every single time you're doing the right stuff for the meta ads, you guys need to understand how to qualify someone, the appointment thing that I call. Okay. Is it a lead form? Is it a quiz? Is it like a landing page? Okay. How do you capture a lead? Okay. Now, guys, don't freak out. You guys need to understand that maybe for the, I don't know, the next 3 days or 24 hours, it's possible to have 0 leads. Okay. The reason why, guys, I'm saying this is maybe sometimes it's weird, but maybe the first lead will come in the third day, but the appointment is in day 5. Maybe the sale is in day 7. Okay. You need to understand the sales cycle. It's not because you're spending money that tomorrow you need to have, I don't know, a client paying you $10,000. No, guys, don't freak out. Sometimes the sales happen after you spend $1,000, $2,000. But guess what? They're paying you 5K, 10K. It's a right investment. Okay? Don't freak out. Now, make them sure you call them before the appointment. That's the biggest mistake I see people doing, guys. We are business owners. Everyone's busy, even myself. If I book an appointment for tomorrow or Friday, I might forget. Okay? I might be lazy. That's why when you call them, make sure you guys have a script. Make sure they can be warm and aware of how can you help them. Okay? Make them understand this will be a call about how they can get, I don't know, 80 new appointments next month. Okay? Don't tell them how. Don't never say the price. Never. If they want to, just say average. Hey, it depends on how many clients you want. It could be between 500 to, I don't know, $10,000. Okay, a big range. Never tell the price. Okay, Now, very important, when you have the sales call, always have a presentation like this. Very simple, loads a chart, and they can understand the process like yourself right now. Okay, now here's the most important part. You guys don't just put the money and hope for a sell. You guys need to analyze KPIs. Okay, when you spend the money, how much is a lead? You guys should aim between $30 to $50 if you guys do lead form. If you guys do straightforward to an appointment, make sure your cost per appointment is between $80 to $150. Your goal here is to have at least 50% of show up rate, at least. How do you do it? You guys need to work into this part, which is number one, the creatives and the copy, but also how do you make sure they show up? Remember, volume will give you the client you're looking for. And the best way to do it is always by improving every single metric, even starting out with your ICP and the market. Okay, now your cost per show up call. How much does it cost you to have someone sitting in front of their computer to be ready to listen to your offer? Okay, for example, if the show up rate is 50%, fair enough. This means every single time you spend $160, if this is your cost per appointment or book call, it's $160. Okay, because once you spend $160, there's one person who shows up. Anyways, guys, remember, there's always reschedules, people who have, I don't know, last minute problems. So now you have to reschedule them. Now, my favorite matrix, the cost per acquisition. That's when you guys cash collected. So once you understand, okay, I spent $3,000 in the first month. I had maybe 3 clients. I mean, my cost per acquisition is $1,000. Okay, so I know that with this campaign, this creative and this copy and this ICP and this way to attract people, every time I spend $1,000, I get at least one client. And that's how you scale it like us. Now, you might be Harold. How do you get such revenue? So much money. Or you increase the price or the ad spend. Us, we work so much on these main points that tomorrow I know who can afford the $10,000. I know they can handle the volume. I know they're ready to scale their company. Now, guys, make sure to always improve these KPIs. How do you do it? If you know you have the right people because you're making money, this means you have a good niche, a good area, good country, good ICP, good avatar buyer. Now, how can I make sure for the next time I can get more leads, maybe better KPIs? You guys need to improve your ads, your copy, and the way how do you appoint setting these people. Okay, that's when these, for example, appointments can cost you $40 like us here, right? Every appointment that I have cost me $40. Okay, so please make sure you guys work as marketers. Okay, and this process, believe me, if you do it every single day for the next 3 months, you guys can scale it to 10K per month easily. But as I said, always run ads. These will give you speed, momentum, and every single time you speak to companies every single day. Don't worry, the money and the sell will come alone. So guys, my name is Harold, 22 years old. Guys, subscribe, comment if you like the format, if you have any ideas for my next video as topic. Follow me on Instagram, haroldcruz.ai. And guys, if you guys also want to book a call with me and my partners, the link is right below and we'll be happy to assist you. Guys, let's get into it and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.